Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in week 4.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Down. 10 black.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Here we go.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Adonai Mitchell,
His 4th touchdown on the year.
and the Jets are on the board first here in Vegas.
The kicker on
Point after here coming up. He's got it, and the Jets lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, Raiders nothing.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Here's Fields. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. So Charles already down 7-0 early. They opt to take a shot there on the first play of scrimmage, but that plan backfires.
That feels a little bit like last week's loss lingering into this game, doesn't it? You know, you're down 7 already. You lost last week. It's almost like they were trying to get it all back in one shot, trying to take a big chunk play right out of the gate.
And the Raiders have got him.
Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
13 yards.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
Under pressure, they got him again. Trey Hendrickson.
He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now.
Ready. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. An incredible play there. They do get good yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
10 cycles. Ready?
They'll set up to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Here we go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Now it's Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. Fields hit and the ball is loose. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now back to throw.
This pass out wide to Hall. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
The 2nd-round pick leading this offense well. It'll be a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 26-yard line. He gets away from one. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10.
They'll look to throw.
Taken in left side, it's Wilson.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Garrett Wilson.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
14. Raiders nothing.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
They'll get this out to Genty.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Fields.
43-yard line.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
First connection there of the afternoon for those 2, and it's good for a 1st down.
And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the
From the 50, here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That is caught. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Fields. And he rifles one incomplete. Trying to get it to Ashton Genty there. But it's going to be second down. You talk about this Jets defense.
They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typically what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Here we go. Easy. 58 moves here, set. Tonight.
Fields throwing again. Now he'll tuck this and run. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Green 19, judge that.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Dante Thornton.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Raiders have got it back to within a score.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway, but the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's third down.
Ready.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Come on, set. Right, 95.
Out of the gun now on third down.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And running with power here.
Breece Hall.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall.
68 yards.
And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Jets 21, Raiders 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now Fields going to run.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30.
It's a big play there for Vegas. 41 yards.
41 yards.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields. He'll find Genty out of the backfield.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard
Throwing again is Fields. Now he's going to step up and run.
The ball comes out. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And the Raiders are going to be set up at a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Vegas first down.
Now Fields going to move him around. Genty is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
Incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Turbo, sir. Trim slide. Go.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. He'll try to pick it up himself. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. Touchdown! Dante Thornton with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, a good return up past the 30. There he goes right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Jets. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Set, ready, blue striker. 50, green. Set.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And out of bounds right around the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
On the draw, it's Hall.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That second down play nets a -4. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Black, 95. Set.
He'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Blue, 32. Field, black. Drill, green. Ready.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just past the 35. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
They'll try to run forward with Genty. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
The Raiders first down.
11.
First and 10.
To throw is Fields. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield.
13 yards on the play. That's another Las Vegas first down.
Yep.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Build that momentum offense.
Here we go, son. Go.
On target over the middle to Hill. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Now it's Fields. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 8-yard line.
Again, Fields toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
From the gun, here's Fields. He'll try and do this himself.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Justin Fields
As the first half is winding down.
And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Ready.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Drill 52. Seal. Black. Blaster. 6. Claws red.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
And the Jets first down.
Right.
They'll send Mitchell in motion right.
Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 37-yard
From the
line.
37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Ready. Blue. Red. Yellow. Hey, green. Blue striker.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Adonai Mitchell
In the final seconds of the first half.
and the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
35. Raiders 21.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Here we go.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Alpha. No mas. Hey, can. Angel.
A final shot before the break. Fields. He'll get this out to Genty. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this one's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. Come on. 5:51, 12 go. Right.
On play action, Fields. He's going to have the 1st down and more than that. Now inside the 25. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty, 63 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Block 40. 10.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Field, black. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Yellow, 6, Madden. Ready.
Back to throw again. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Amari Barno. And the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 Fs.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
It's a 10-yard loss.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
Here we go. 19 windies, 19 windies. Here we go.
Here's Fields. That one complete to Trey Tucker.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
That offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here and climb back into this game in the 3rd quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick 6.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be? And the person just ended up in the end zone with the football. He was the one that answered the bell.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
Out of the gun, Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Push, 551, 12 go.
Play action. It's Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Blue 58, blue 58. Alpha.
Fields going to change things up here.
Alpha, let's go. Go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
5-yard gain on the play.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Raiders are back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Check pitch.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Come on, set.
At the 33-yard line.
33. Yellow, red, green. Flag blue. Black shot. Hut.
Looking to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He may go. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Through 28 his rookie year, that's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Back to throw. Fields. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. A give out of the gun to Genty. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
Madden. Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58.
They snap it to Fields. He'll try to do it himself. There's a diving catch right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Hasn't been a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a 1st-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he will try to run through the entire defense if he met reaching that marker.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 36-yard line.
Blue striker. Black ultra. Steel black. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
The Jets on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile.
6-6. Mega.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Back to throw here. And this is going to be intercepted. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff,
Brock Bowers from 19 yards away. And the Raiders have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. An extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Jets, 42. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now look at this. Big gain, but fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
A fumble on the play. Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
Red cycle. Blaster 6.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Max Crosby picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Second down.
Slide sticky. Green. Joe Green. Field flat.
He'll look to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3.
Ready. Rule 30, black open.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Here we go. 52 blue. Blue striker. Green jack. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here's Fields.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
You got why not? Here we go. Good. Okay, tonight.
Fields now to throw. He'll try and do this himself.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Let's go. Here we go. Right. Angel. Right.
To throw is Fields.
And going deep for Hill. And he's got it inside the 10.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Tyreek Hill, 53 yards.
And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Raiders 56, Jets 42. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On the ready.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Black point. Red green.
They go play action here on 1st down. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And this one is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
They'll give to Hall.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
2nd and 10. Fields.
He's going to air one out. Touchdown, Raiders.
Dante Thornton.
36 yards.
And the Raiders tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jets 42. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd.
And my goodness, another interception.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, can. Right.
Now it's Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. From the gun, here's Fields. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 22 and brings up 3rd down.
Now Fields. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Ready.
Now Hall to start the drive.
Well, he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got him.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
2nd down.
Ready?
On play action, they'll throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They're backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st.
10 black.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Jets are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
At the 50-yard line.
Go in. Black open. Ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll look to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Set, ready. Black, white. Set,
They'll set up a throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11.
63. Jets 50.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Here we go. Tonight.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Easy, easy, easy.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 5:51, 5:51, 12 go. Hey, check. Right.
Here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Up, 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 up. 58, which is that? Test, butt straight.
Back to throw. Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Here we go. Green 19, tonight. Out, let's go. Tonight.
To throw again on second down. Fields.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.